Hey everyone, welcome to the live. And yeah, actually, I am a little inconsistent guy. I'm trying my best actually, but unable to create any content because I am really busy. And this is actually not a live stream. I actually do not wanted to create anything live, but just a glimpse of checking things like is it working or not. Because what someone actually joined. That is actually not expected, but okay, no worry. So the best thing about was I actually done today. So basically I was just checking my Twitter and uh, actually, so yeah, little distraction. I have to make things little less noisy. Okay, so yeah, this is actually my first live stream on this channel, and I don't expect any person to be come here and comment on my video or live chat. Hey, what are you doing and or not? So let me clear what I am actually doing in this live video, because this video is actually for myself, just a reminder like what title I have given it. So yeah, the first thing I wanted to tell myself is that try to forgive myself. Okay, so basically this is a raw video and I do not have any script, anything. I am just uh, posted a tweet and now I am here. So I wanted you guys to know what is actually the power of Twitter, how Twitter is actually going to help you. A lot of people don't know about it. You know what? Twitter is something people actually believe it is a social platform. It is for politics, because people like Elon Musk came there and influenced people like buy the cryptos, and political people tell who is not doing thing and who is doing things. News people share what things is happening or what thing are not going to happen, and things like okay. So basically what I wanted to just tell myself here was three and four or five things which I actually wanted to tell myself, because I am not a consistent guy. I am a little bit inconsistent, and I know what is the power of consistency, because a lot of people started creating content last year and now they are famous. that that is you know what, this is actually a FOMO for me, huh? Like, I have started content creation when I was in 10th. I don't know what is the thing, and I was just trying to figure out things. And and you know what, sometimes the time is actually not for you. Sometimes the things actually not going for you, and you actually cannot say that you actually are built for that time. And so I am actually little distracted. You know what, to be honest, I actually do not have a good skills in English, but I am trying my best. I'm trying what I can do. But you know what, whenever I join any meeting and whenever I've joined any Google Meet session, I actually unable to speak in English. I actually don't feel any comfortable in speaking in English. That's the issue. But you know what, a lot of people told me, and I self know that I can improve myself. I can. If I start doing this, I will improve my English. And moreover, I think I should start speaking by this live stream, a late night live stream, and maybe I will just make it private, because I don't think people love it, huh? And I am doing things because I wanted to improve myself. I wanted to improve my communication skill. And you know what, I actually so one thing I actually forget to tell you is that I have bought a laptop for me, and this is MacBook AM1. And you know what, I am really happy. I am actually really happy. But you know what, from recent 3 and 4 days I am actually little inconsistent, not on this channel, because you know what, I actually told you all guys that, hey, check, I actually uploaded a video where I tell you guys that, hey, actually I'm unable to create any video, and it will take me time for JEE preparation, and now exam is now postponed. And for any sake of things I have to create videos, but you know what, I am really inconsistent, and you know, a lack of motivation thing is actually happening on my mind. But okay, that is the thing. So for me, actually, I am reminding myself the principles which I have built for myself, principles which I believed. So actually, whenever I think about the things I have planned for myself, I actually have written some things which I have to show up. I do believe that in future people will watch this video and they will actually get a lot of value, because I am actually sharing things which I have discovered and actually created a lot of things. You know what, my writing is now improving. I don't know you can watch this or not. So this is how actually I create notes, like making arrows, making boxes and pointing arrows like things. And you know what, a lot of mistakes I have done in there. So yeah, that is the thing. So I have actually created, yeah, that is the thing which I wanted to tell you, that I used to create this type of notes. It is really messy, I think, but for me it is actually very visible. It actually show me the relevancy, or the things which I get to know. So uh, I remember I was just scrolling YouTube in 2000, I think in 19, I think it was in 19, basically. No, it's not in 90, actually in 2020, and the last 3 and 4 months in October and November. Actually, I was scrolling YouTube and I got to know a lot of people. I get to know some YouTubers who are actually creating content, and that is the point where I get to know that, hey, I am not the one who is actually doing things from last 3 4 years. Some guys are actually creating content from last 7 to 8 years, and now they are becoming something stable. They are getting stability. But you know what? There is a boom in the market. Market. I actually tell it a market, or a community, or on YouTube, on uh, Instagram, actually. So what I wanted to tell myself is, start doing things. The things you believe you have to do. Start working on it. Start working on things which you believe you can do it. A lot of time I tell myself that you can't do it, you can't do it, because I am the one who actually, um, I am a person who actually believe in just do it. If you check my Twitter, you actually get to know that. Okay, so there's a time when I was in 10th. One of my friend, there was a friend of mine who actually wanted to create videos, and he told me a lot of time, hey buddy, we have to start a YouTube channel, and that will grow and people will recognize us, and we have our own name. Like, you actually know, people will know you by your own name. That is the thing. So I was actually not that, I am a guy who actually loved to be known. I actually wanted people's attention. When I was in college, I was in school. I actually not in college. I will join college very soon. But you know what? When I was in school, I used to believe that everybody should know me. Everybody should know me. Who am I? What I am what I'm doing. And you know what? There is something which I wanted. Uh, if you know me personally, I am a person who actually wanted to seek attention of people. If I am actually available in any crowd, I wanted to people, I wanted everybody to just, they know me, they actually see me and believe, hey, watch this, he is a person, he's the one who actually created this thing, he's actually good in this thing and that thing, and he's doing different things, he's such a great guy. And you know what, this actually gave me a dopamine. And you know what, I was scrolling a YouTube and I found a lot of people. I just wanted you to know that I am actually available on Twitter, and if you follow me, actually I will love to join a lot of people. I actually love to connect with people. Today I actually got a chance to join a Gmeet session. um, so I got a chance to join that meet, and I get to know 2 or 3 people. And from that point, I actually get to know some more people. I actually get to know some people. Some people get to know me, and simultaneously I get to know some people more. Get to know some more people. uh, that is the case which I think I should understand. So yeah, this is actually a night session, so I actually don't believe, because the one viewer which I have, which is me, and I can watch this video, blah things. So yeah, So this is now 10 minutes is over, and I am actually speaking with myself, and I love this way. I love to talk with myself, because it actually um, it actually show me that how much deep water, how much I am, how much I am standing in front of me. Is I am an If I am unable to speak with myself, I am actually not able to speak with anyone, huh? That is the thing. So yeah, basically the thing is that in recent days, actually I am actually consuming some content. But you know what, this summer is these days are actually not going good for me, because you know what, I am not feeling well. It is not something like uh, I am actually not, you know, if I say I am not feeling good, and you know what, I am it is actually, you can say it is actually a lack of motivation thing. But I am the guy who actually not believe in the motivation thing, huh? I actually believe in just do it. Like, if I get any idea, if I get something which I believe I should do, if I believe something that I have to do this, I used to do that. And that is the thing. So multiple time I used to tell myself that this time I actually don't not have motivation to create video, I do not have motivation to do this live stream. So many time I actually believe that I have a lack of motivation, I have lack of consistent thing. I actually create a lot of excuses for myself. I used to create, you know what, whenever I am actually believe that I am good in designing. Then I was exploring on Twitter, and I found two and three people, and now I am shattered. I'm feeling things that I am actually feeling like I am just in a myth. I am in a cloud where I feel like I am actually in, I am actually flying with mind brains. I am feeling good in my imagination. I am actually not good. That is the thing. So it actually let me in the FOMO like thing, you know. I actually a guy who actually wanted to seek attention of people, but I do not have that relevant skill which people wanted to see and wanted to check and say, hey, he is creating such a great content, and he has such a great profile, and he used to create a great designs. So I used to create the things which people used to say, like, hey, see this guy, and you know what, he is the one who actually good at something, he actually creates something, he actually have a profile, he have a personal brand. And you know what, when I came on Twitter and I see the people growing, and I see the people who actually are consistent, who actually creating something different from others, something different from something irrelevant from the society and the community. You know what, I actually get to know about a term which is Kafkaesque. And the meaning of that was, when you are just working in, you know what, the Hindi term is actually used as a bead chal, and people are just following a single line and single queue, and just moving around that. And I am the guy who actually don't believe in that, moving in that Kafkaesque things. You know what, when I was in 10th, I used to create videos, I used to upload videos. But you know what, that time I was the thing, like, you know what, subscribe my channel and like things. And I was little crazy that time, and I was the thing, I have that I have that kid dreams, like I have million followers and people will shout my name. I will go to fan fest. YouTube fan fest was such a dream for me. Like, I will be a guy who actually go to that YouTube fan fest, and people will shout my name, hey, see that guy. But you know what, that is actually a dream of every YouTuber. Whenever you came on creating content on YouTube, you actually watch a lot of creators who have a million subscribers and have that gold play button, silver play button, and that diamond play button, and you feel like, hey, I will be that creator, I will be that creator one day. But you know what, if you create videos for 2 3 months, I was creating content for 3 years. Actually, I was not that guy. I used to create videos which I believe that I was not doing anything wrong. I was that inconsistent guy. I just wanted to just get that fame in just in 10th, and I was like, yeah, I know everything. I I know how to create thumbnails. And when I was in 10th, my friend have a great PC, huh? He has a great monitor. He used to use a TV as a monitor, and his TV was that much big. And whenever I go to his home I used to like. And he has that great setup. He used to create video, and he used to edit the video in a software. I don't remember the name, but it was such a professional software. He used to create edit video. He used to edit his voice, which he record for video. Whenever he record a video, I was that guy who actually do not have that resources. I have a phone which you I so I have that first phone which I used to record videos, and it is here. It is a Samsung phone, and I used to record videos by using this phone. Actually, it was not working fine, so my father is actually repaired this phone in last year. Because you know what, it is actually the phone which I feel something that I have started my YouTube journey by using this phone. I used to create video on that time when people do not have the internet, I think. So I remember there's a time I remember I used to use Aircel SIM, and I get data like 200 MBs for 5 rupees. And at that time I used to buy that internet. I did, I used to buy that internet pack for not just uploading video, but for watching videos. Used to download videos. And if you ask me how I upload videos on that time, I used to take hotspot and public Wi-Fi's. So I remember that day. If someone who actually know me from in Allahabad, he's actually remember that day when I used to spend 1 hour outside of. It is just a place outside from my coaching where I used to just go to study. In 10th, I remember I was in 10th, and after ending of that class, I used to stand outside of a home where there's a there's a public Wi-Fi which I used to connect and upload videos. I remember that day when I used to spend 1 hour complete for downloading different videos, different YouTube videos, for watching, for understanding how other people are creating content. At that time I used to watch Technical Guruji's video, and he actually, by watching the content what he's creating, what what videos he used to create when he started creating videos, and I relate everything. Like, hey, see, he do not know how to speak, and I am here in 10th and I'm creating video, and I do not know how to speak. Then we are we have that common thing in us. And I will be that famous one day. And you know what, I used to just motivate myself. I just used to give me a, you know what, appreciation that I am not doing anything wrong. I am doing things which actually going to work, because a lot of people done that thing. So I remember when I used to watch Tech Burners video. In starting, I forgot to tell you guys that in starting phase, in starting years, I used to create videos. Uh, I used to create technical videos, like how you can root your phone, how you can create account on WhatsApp, how you can send multiple messages, like things. So I remember I just wanted to create a video which actually go viral, and I used to share the video to everybody. And after sharing that link to everybody, I actually get an idea that people actually don't wanted to watch my videos, because I do not have that much open skill. You know what? You actually after working for 1 year, you actually understand the thing that, hey, I have worked for 1 year. Now I have the experience. Now I have the thing, like I how I can watch in front of videos. You know what? When I started this YouTube channel, I do not know a single word how to speak in English. And now this is time I actually do not know. I have that. I am using that broken English, because you know what? If I will not start, if I will not start speaking English today, uh, I will not able to just speak in English in future. It will never going to happen, because if I skip it today, I will never. I can't do it in future. I you know, so whenever I just stamper, I don't know, it's just stammering or anything I will call it. So this is the breaking voices are not just whenever I just say something like this. I used to remember Gary Vee, because he sometimes he used to speak in English, and many time he actually stammer. uh, Stammering, he used to stammering in these videos. And I'm like, hey, watch this video. I'm not the one, I'm not that guy who actually don't know how to speak. And sometimes I got that irrelevant uh, words. My vocabulary is not great, but I remember that time when I was just competing with my classmates. They have a good English skills. They have uh, that grammar skills, and I'm that guy who actually just wanted to compete with them. I was in 10th, and the person who was our English teacher, um, I remember I had done something which is actually not good for that class. So I was just a face for my class, that he is Harsh Mishra. And that English teacher was in when I was in ninth. He was actually our class teacher, and so he used to just uh, see me and make fun of me, like, hey Harsh, you know the answer na, tell the class. So I used to prepare myself. I just built that confidence that day. I used to just build that confidence that next day I will show him that I have a good English skill, and I will build one day. I will show him that I am not that guy, because he was the teacher. Because you know what, the guys who are in your classes, the guy who are good in your classes, the guy who are topper in your classes, teacher used to admire them. Teacher used to tell them, because those who are the topper, they actually know the answer. They used to speak in front of class. They used to stand up in the class and tell the answer in English. And I was that guy who are who have that, you know what, I have that thing in my mind, like I have to show him that I also know the answer. I just wanted to tell him. I just wanted to show my class that, see, this is me. I have also the confidence, and maybe I'm not topper. Maybe I do not have that grades to show people that, hey, see, that I got 40 and 40 out of 40 and 50 out of 40 and 100 out of 180 out of 80. I am not that guy, but I am the person who has that confidence, who speak in English. But you know what, my whole class 10th, I spent my whole class 10th, and I was not able to speak in front of any of my classes. But you know what, but after creating YouTube videos, I have that confidence to speak in Hindi. So I used to stand up in math classes. I used to stand in my Hindi classes. Hindi classes means, I mean, in the school, those English teachers used to ask, hey, who can read the stanza, who can say the answer, who is ready to speak in front of class. So I was that guy who used to stand his hand to speak in front of class, because of YouTube I have that confidence. I have that confidence to speak in front of my class, but not in English, but for every subject. That is the case for me. I was i was the i was underconfident for speaking in English, but I was the overconfident in Hindi. That is actually, I believe that I should started, if I have started this YouTube channel earlier in class 10th, and I used to create videos in Hindi, I believe I have a great spoken English today. But you know what, things are actually not always not go according to you. Always, if you have planned something, like you will do this and this thing, if you have that much time, you will create this and this thing. Actually, thing will not going to happen. If I procrastinate, if I say myself, hey, I will create this video, this live stream next day, you know what, actually what happened, it will actually not going to happen any day. Because I was preparing that live stream in just 5 minutes before doing the live stream. I actually planned the thing. I tell my one friend Sahil that, hey, I'm actually going to live, and tell Prantik that, hey Prantik, I am actually going live on YouTube. If you are available, then join the session. And you know what, I, I don't know they will come or not. I'm not that type of guy who actually take uh, you know what, I do not believe in validation. Because when I was in 10th, I used to take validation from people. Hey, I wanted to create this video, will I upload it now? Will I upload it now? Will I upload it now? And people want to do, people do what, they do not just, they tell every single suggestion for you, that do this, we will watch your video, do this, then we will watch the video. And you know what, whenever you start doing things, people what the one thing people used to make is amuse you, that hey, you are doing the thing bullshit. And you know what, by creating that YouTube video, I am the person, who is that much confident to tell you that if you ask me to have a Hindi meet session, you have a Hindi meet, you have a Hindi video, Hindi live stream, and I will be that guy who will be super confident to talk with you, talk in your session, talk in your meeting. I am that much guy because you know what, I have built that confidence from that YouTube channel. And I am 100% sure, if I will create video on this YouTube channel in English, I will be that much confident, which is equal to the confident I have for Hindi, for speaking in Hindi. And that is what I believe from, that is what I expecting from myself, and that is what I wanted to remind myself. And this is really late for me, huh? I used to just spend or waste my time in moving here and there and checking people's video. And i I have something, I have a lot of things to say myself. Like, I used to so a lot of people makes excuses, and excuses are the things which I used to make a lot of time. I used to make a lot of excuses when I do not create any video. I used to make excuse like, hey, I do not have time. That is the biggest excuse I have made in my life, that I do not have time. And you know what, this is the time which I used to create video. If I utilize this time for creating any video, I have a lot of videos. I used to just create. I am the person who is good in making excuses. I'm the one who actually have that. I I am actually the type of person who actually make excuses. And you know what, I a lot of time I have made excuses for just telling people, if I do not wanted to do something, I used to create excuses. If I don't wanted to create video, I used to tell the, hey, I actually do not have time to create video. As you know what, from recent days, I used to follow, there's a person, if you know, he is Manish Pandey. And the first time when I saw him on Ranveer Elhabadia's podcast, I think I used to see in front of screen, and that will be more relevant for me. So I used to watch him. I actually have seen in Ranveer Elhabadia's video, the live story. If you haven't seen his video, how he actually created network with people, how he got a chance to work with Bhuman Bam and Prajakta Kohli, Ranveer Elhabadia like people, and he actually got a chance to work with a lot of great people. And now he used to be a content guru. And for me, he is actually a person who is a real motivation for me, because uh, because because I am not that much rich guy who actually have a lot of things to do. The MacBook Air M1, which laptop I used to, which I am using, is actually, I have bought in EMI, and I do not have the whole money. Our family actually do not have the whole money to buy this laptop, and I am supposed to pay the whole EMI and all the things through my own money, because I, by getting the laptop, the one thing which I have committed to myself was to getting a job. Maybe it is not a full time job, maybe it is not a complete job, maybe it is not a freelancing, maybe it will not give you a whole lot of money, but the thing which actually helped me to grow, the thing which actually helped me to pay the EMIs. Because you know what, uh, i I don't wanted to let my family just realize one thing, that hey, he is actually buying a expensive laptop for just show off, for actually not, he's actually he actually doing thing which are actually, which are shit. um, I actually don't wanted to them to realize that I am actually not able to do anything. I just wanted to show them that hey, I am actually the person who is able to do anything if I have decided anything. So so I remember I actually created a podcast with Ritin, and I used to see downside like this. So basically I do not have any script. So this is actually a raw video, huh? So I have a lot of books here. So yeah, so a lot of reminder for me. I was actually not good, I do not have a time. So I actually am working in two interns. I am actually doing internship at two different works. I actually work as a graphic design intern, and I'm actually doing as a social media intern. So as a social media intern, I have to just used to uh, I used to build connection and comment on the videos, and I have to interact with people. And this actually take my whole time, and doing graphic design thing, and doing social media thing. And you know what, if you ask me, do is I love this work, do I love this work? So the answer of mine will be yes. Because you know what, doing these two internship, I used to get to know a lot of things. By handling that LinkedIn profile, I used to get to know how people are actually working, how actually professional people used to interact with others, how professional people uh, how a person actually build connection on LinkedIn. I understand the thing that how, if you are consistent on LinkedIn, how you can attract more and more people to you. I actually understand the thing how to build connection, how to build a lot of how to join communities, how to make people interact with you. So a lot of thing I actually get to know, and I believe that I will be get to know a lot of things. And by the thing is that doing internship was not the end goal for me. I just wanted to just work anywhere. I just wanted people to know me. I just wanted to just be in public. That's why on Twitter I used to share a lot of things. I used to join a lot of meets. So whenever I get to chance to join some meet and sessions, I used to interact with people and trying my best. Because you know what, sometimes you I actually that confidence which I just wanted to build in myself was, hey, if I am here, I just wanted to take the attention of all the people. I just wanted to take attention of all the people present on that meeting, on that place, on that session. I just wanted to take the attention of them. Because if I can't take attention of that people, I will never take attention of the whole community which is actually working in silent. If you are on Twitter, it is actually a text based platform where you has to where you actually create uh, tweets, where you actually create threads. And you know what, by creating meme, so yeah, I am actually floating here and there topics and changing here things. So yeah, actually I am working on my Twitter banner, and I realize that, hey, I have to make some changes in it. I have to understand things. I have to take inspiration from more. I have to take more inspiration and then start creating a banner. Because your Twitter header, I think it will be a good term for it. A Twitter header is actually a thing. Whenever people click on your profile, they actually see the first thing which is your Twitter header. Because your photo is actually visible to them when they see your text or their comment or your profile. they actually they already have seen your face. So they wanted to just know that who is this guy, what is he doing, what the thing he is creating. And if you are relevant, people used to say and tell you that, hey, this is the person which we are required. So why I so a question to myself was, why are you why you are more interested in building personal brand? Why you wanted to why you just wanted to tell everybody that you are doing this and you are good at this? And why you wanted to tell everybody that you are good at something? And a lot of people told you that by this you are actually creating a hype in the market. By this you are actually not you know what, the thing is that, so basically the thing is the thing is that I used to, so I have to focus on it. So yeah, so basically the thing is that why I am more interested in personal branding. Hey Sahil, welcome. to the solo podcast. Okay, so basically, I am actually telling myself that hey, you are actually too lazy and you have to work, because you know what, I am actually not creating any video in this channel and I am little bit inconsistent, and I'm doing the same mistake which I have done in 10th, like not creating any video. So I thought I should tell myself by making a live stream, which I do not believe that people will come and check the video. Yeah, that is the whole crux of this live stream, is that I just wanted to tell myself that hey, you are motivated enough. You are the guy who have done a lot of things by just because I believe I have a proud on myself that I am a guy who used to just execute thing, who used to just do the things which I love to do. Whenever whenever I just so the thing is that whenever I think that I have to remind myself, I used to just come in front of mirror and tell myself that hey, you are the one who had done a lot of things, who have started, who have taken action in a lot of things, are doing a lot of things, competing with a lot of great OG creators. And you know what, if you can take attention of them, if you get a single like from them, that means you have created an impact. So why I am more interested in making a personal brand, to why I used to tell that hey, build in public, share the thing which you have created and share the thing in public. Why I am more interested in that thing, because the thing is that if you don't blow your own trumpet, then people will never hear the voices of your trumpet. You know what, if you can't tell people, if you can't tell people that you are a designer, how do people get to know that you are a designer? If you are a video creator, then how will people get to know that you are a video creator? If you are expecting that people used to come in your DM and ask you, hey Harsh, what are you doing nowadays? And then you will tell them, hey, I'm a graphic designer and doing this stuff, and this is my work. And they will tell you, oh, you are a graphic designer and we wanted to hire you, that blah 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 thing. So this is actually not going to happen, because this is a time where a lot of people know Twitter, a lot of people know Facebook, a lot of people know freelancing, a lot of people know that there is a lot of thing you can do online, you can earn online. If you are a graphic designer, you do not have to go on LinkedIn. So that is a thing. So a lot of people know cold emailing. So you have to understand that if you do not came into public, if you are not sharing your stuff in public, if you are, if you are not available to show your work, if you're not available to just tell people that hey, you are good at something, you are a person who have expertise in the thing, so how will people get to know about you? If you lacking focus again and again. So huh, so basic basically I was just laughing on myself because I have actually lost my focus. So yeah, so why I came here in this video, so it is actually to tell myself that, to announce one thing, that you know what, I am actually really interested to make something, to build something on Spotify. So I just wanted to make something, you know what, a solo podcast thing, because I am more interested in like doing a podcast with others. But you know what, I have reached out to a lot of people and I have decided that I will be doing podcast. But you know what, something I am really facing and I am really worried, that because the electricity problem here, because light is actually not on time, and that's why I am unable to join a lot of sessions, a lot of Twitter spaces and a lot of meets. And I have missed the last technical writing cohort. that that is actually not good. That is really bad, and I don't know why. This is actually happening in the summer season. The electricity is cutting and cutting. I don't know what it is cutting or not, but you know what, that is the thing. So I am really worried if electricity is if electricity will go on now time this time, then I have to just make sure that this live stream I have to close. So, okay, let's try to bring back myself on the topic. So yeah, so when the first time I used to get to know about freelancing, so I told myself that, hey Harsh, this is a thing which you can do, because you are the guy who actually wanted to explore things, because you started you started creating content when you are in 10th. You started you you started to talking with people when you are in 10th. You started to taking actions, like you have built that confidence when you are built that confidence to speak in front of public. So why are you really afraid to do this thing, which people who are in college are doing? So why are you afraid? That time I actually was not joined any Discord server. I do not know that time that Discord is actually available, because you know what, that time I used to know that there is a Facebook, and the second one was, I think that was WhatsApp, but I was really don't do not aware about that WhatsApp thing, because that time I do not know about the internet. I do not. I got, but I just know that, hey, the internet is a thing which we used to just explore things like uh, checking songs, downloading songs, and using Facebook. So when there's when there's a time, you know what, when I was in, I remember when I was in 10th or ninth, there was a geo revolution come. I wasn't maybe, huh, maybe you know what, I was not that privileged enough to, you know what, I was not that privileged to get that geo sim and 4G phone on that time. So I have to wait 2 years to get that 4G environment. And you know what, when I was in 12th, at the last of 12th, I get that 4G phone, which is my Redmi Note 8. And this is a phone which I used to create videos. And you know what, my phones, my all the gadgets which I have, which is my the first phone which I used, and the second, and this is actually my first phone, and I love this phone because this is the phone which actually give me that independent. It actually helped me to came out of that uh, that, you know what, that cage where I limit myself. It actually helped me to came out of that cage. And after buying that this phone, which is my Redmi phone, it actually helped me to just grow that wing. You know what, when you have out, when you came outside of the cage where you are born, and you do not know if you are a bird. Let's say example, like if I relate myself a bird, if I born in a cage, and someone actually opened the door of that cage, you actually came out. When you came out, the thing is that you don't know how to fly. You actually don't know how to fly, so you will just walk. You will do hopping. You will do a hop and try to move here and there. But you know what, the thing is that when I got that phone, when I was in last of 12th, because I have to join the online classes, because school was forcing us to join online classes because that is compulsory for us to join. So I bought that phone and started joining online classes. And that time I realized that I have now wings. That the bird who actually was in cage, which came out because the gate was not open, gate was now opened by the that phone, and now I have that wing to fly above. Now I have the internet. So that time I know, I remember that my father used to recharge my phone for 1.5 GB for online classes. I used to try to use 1 GB for online, because you know what, that online classes, my teachers used to just say to open camera, that bullshit things. But you know what, they used to open their video camera, and it takes a whole lot of internet. And that time I do not have that Wi-Fi like things. So yeah, so basically I used to join that classes, and it actually consumes my whole 1000 MBs, which is equivalent to 1 GB. And sometimes they took 1.2 GB and 1.3 GB. So I got left only 500 MB. Sometimes I got 300 MB. And what I used to do by that internet, I used to download the videos which are related to freelancing, which are related to things like what things we can do when you are in college, and what thing if you are a student. Like the videos, all the videos which I used to download was related to things which have the title like how you can earn if you are a student, like things. So I used to explore every video. I used to download every video every day, and used to spend my time after just after the consuming the whole internet. I used to watch that video, and that time I realized there is a lot of stuff I can do. And after I remember, it was last of my 12th, and it was I remember it was now December. It is in I believe it is in November, where I get to know about coding. I get to know about, if you are in college, if you are a BTech college, then you can start coding. Because if you are into coding, you can get a good job, because you have a BTech and you know a good coding skill and great project and good and a great resume, then you will get a great job. I get to know a lot of things, because that time I have that wing. By this phone, I have that wing to fly above and explore everything. So that time I get to know about Ishan Sharma, Ranveer Allahabadi, and a lot of people who are actually doing things because they have explored a lot of things. From that time I realized he is the guy which have the same condition like me. He actually not good. He was not good at studies. He actually do not. He can't crack IITs. So he got into bits. The story of him was actually quite motivating for me as well, because I remember when I was in school, I used to go at a place where I and my friend used to come, and we actually try to study. So I used to create videos. So that time I got you know what, I get to addicted with animated videos. So I used to create animated. I tried to create animation using my that simple video editor which I used to edit videos. So I used to edit videos with a application which is available on Android, but I am using the mod version of it. So yeah, that so a lot of people ask me, why are you not using Canva? Because Canva is the best application, and a lot of people told you that Canva is a application which you can use to create a lot of things, and it will give you independence doing things and different things. But you know what, I am the guy. I don't know. I don't know the thing. I don't know. I don't believe on that fact that I am a guy who love the manual thing. I don't wanted to jump into the thing which are automatic, which do things for you, which 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 give you content, which actually give you everything, that you do not have to think about how you can design it. You do not have to think that how your thumbnail will look. You do not have to think how you can crop the video. Everything will be customized. Everything have a template which you have to use and create the video. A lot of time I used to watch reels, and there's a software, there's an application called VN Video Editor. And this is actually not a promotion, because I have used a lot of video editors for creating video, and then I realized that the software which I am using is far better than any software available, any application available. Because I am now, this time I actually used to edit my videos in phone. If you ever watched my reel on Instagram, you will realize that the editing is not that editing that I don't know why, but I used to feel something in my neck. I have to take some water, guys. I have to think something. It's okay. Let me share myself one thing more, which is I have written something. So yeah, when I was in so the time I remember when I was in 11th, I used to watch Aman Dattarbar's video, and he actually tell the importance of note making. why note making is important. You know what? I used to find a miracle, and that miracle was a thing which I wanted to tell you guys, that if you have decided something, if you have decided that you will create a video next day, you will create a reel next day, or just after watching this video, you have to create a video, you have to read a book, you have to read something, you have to write something, you have to create something, just write it down. And I don't know why everybody available who have something, who have something to share and have a great position, they used to tell you that create notes, do not have you do not have to remember everything. And you know what, it actually works. If you have something, if you have a aim, if you have decided something, if I am a guy, which is a contradiction of what I am telling to you. A lot of things. So what? So let me tell you the whole thing, that what I wanted to convey you is that if you have something, if you wanted to do something, if you wanted to plan anything, don't make plan in your mind. Make the plan in any paper, or write it down anywhere which is impossible to erase. Like people used to write their ideas, their planning in a whiteboard. And you know what, a whiteboard is a thing which where you can erase anything and edit anything. But you know what, when I used to write anything on my diary, and this is not a lucky diary, because I have a lot of diary here and there, and I have two and three diaries, and I used to, whenever I get an idea, whenever I join any meeting, and I get any idea struck in my mind, any simple idea which I get in my mind, anything struck, anything shine, anything, any idea which I get, I used to write that. Because you know what, I believe in the miracle of writing. Because you know what, a lot of things happened for me. Because I remember when I was in 11th, I used to watch his videos, and he used to tell that he was in college, and he planned that he will create a startup related to education. And he write everything on a whiteboard, and then he write it on a paper. And after writing that on paper, he actually, the miracle happened, and in that time he actually have a education, and he has a ed tech startup. And he has a great number of students to whom he is teaching. He has decided something, he's planned a lot of things related to how you can earn and what he can do, and a lot of stuff. Okay, I will take a pause. I actually do not know how to customize this live stream. I do not want it to end the session. I do not want it to. Okay, leave it. मैं आता हूँ पानी लेके. आ गया. So let me tell you one thing. To be honest, I feel like Prakhar, Prakhar Gupta, because he used to take live stream and go and take the water and came into the live stream, and people are like, "Hey, Prakhar, abhi pani lene gaya hai." Things. Mm, that is actually the thing which I wanted to tell. I don't know why I'm repeating my thing. So okay. So I have taken 1 hour already, and so this is a book, The Lean Startup. Why I am showing this book? Because this was a book which I get. So there was a time which when I was in 12th, I used to watch videos of Aman Dattarwal, and he used to tell the book are our good friends, and they told they teaches us a lot. And at that time, I was like, huh? How can a book how can a book help us? Because we do not have the time to just take some little time to read some different book. Like how I can get that time for me for reading that book. Because I, I, I do not have a single second for study, and how I can manage to get a time for just reading any book. But when I joined the Discord server, I realized that a lot of people who are in a profession, who are in colleges, who are in 10th, and that time I was in 12th. A lot of people used to read book when in night before going to sleep, and I was like, man, if they can do it, then I can do it. That is okay. So so when so I'm that type of guy who actually see people and tell myself that, hey, if he can do it, then I can do it. And i am that I'm the guy who believe that if anyone can do it, then I can do it, because it is not the so because everything is possible now, guys. You know what? Everything is possible. That is what I believe. So yeah, so a lot of thing I have to note here, that is I have to create a Spotify podcast, solo podcast, because I remember a lot, because making a podcast on Spotify is really easy, because I think there is any website like Anchor, and we can just make podcast and upload it, and it will automatically get published on Spotify and Apple Podcast. So yeah, solo podcast I have to make. Second thing which I have to do is is try to complete some book. Not just complete, try to take more and more inspiration, take more and more ideas and things which let me improve myself. Yeah, that is a main crux now. That is a main crux. If I am reading any book, if I am reading the Shoe Dog book, if I am reading How to Win and Influence People, then if I am just reading this book, if I read How to Win and Influence People just for showing people that, hey, I'm reading this book, I am that expert guy, I am the guy who is extraordinary, and he used to read books, complete the whole books and have a library in our home. So I'm not that guy. I'm a guy who actually believe in taking more attention of people, and try to make something which is different from others, and wanted to tell the whole, uh, I just wanted to let everybody that, hey, this is Harsh Mishra. He is the guy who has who had done a lot of things. He is doing a lot of things. He is a really confident to speak anywhere. I remember I was in Twitter space, and people used to call me second Ranveer Labadia, and I was like, yeah, this is the dopamine shot. This is the dopamine shot for me. And you know what? I get a lot of confidence that time, because I was because that was the day when I was actually thinking about reel Instagram reel. That day, that day was actually revolutionary for me. Whenever people used to just appreciate, whenever people used to appreciate, I get that 1000% of confidence and a dopamine for create. People used to get dopamine a lot of by different things. I used to get dopamine by the just a single like. And one thing which I wanted to tell myself, that I am why it is actually actually one thing I am no, I am stammering. Actually I used to not stammer in the videos, but I think I feel like I am a, the person who actually speak in front of public. I used to watch a lot of people, like I remember I was watching any person who is actually was on, I think he was on NAS summit, because the summit which is actually happened in Dubai by NAS Daily, and he was the person available on that that summit, and he used to create video and he used to stammer, and I'm like, hey, I'm doing the same thing, and a lot of thing is going in my mind. That's why I'm speaking, and I think it is now 1 hour completed. So a huge congratulations for me, because I remember the first live stream I have done, which was on my brother's channel. And what is this? Hmm? Why congratulations? Okay. Oh, acha. Oh, that's great. 1 hour completed. Okay. So I have to take a screenshot. Okay. not not making any meme on myself. So this is my first 1 hour completed. So yeah. So I actually what I'm actually checking my diary. So here I have a diary of myself, which I used to write ideas when I used to watch videos of Varun Maya. When very starting, when I used to watch videos of Varun Maya, he used to tell people that what different thing you can do if you are in college. Let me take 1 second. So 1%. Okay. So what thing is that? Yeah. Last thing I wanted to tell you guys was, so Twitter has a option which is called bookmarks. I just wanted to tell myself that I when I used to use Twitter in my phone, I used to check bookmarks a lot of time. But when when I came on this laptop, and I just forget about that bookmark thing. So I just wanted to tell myself that, hey, the bookmark is really important for you, because you have bookmarked a lot of things, because you because I have bookmarked, because I had bookmarked a lot of things, which I told myself that day when I was bookmarking, that I am bookmarking this because I wanted to tell myself, when I have that laptop, I will start this and this thing, I will do and this thing, I will read the things, I will read that thread, and I have to check that thread, because that 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 bookmark. And yeah, that bookmark is really important. You know what? If you are not checking that bookmark, this means you are actually just telling, if you are just forgetting things, because this Twitter is actually this 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 Twitter is actually doing one thing, is that it is actually removing the post which is um, which is which is longer than 24 hours. That is the thing. So Twitter used to that just vanish all those tweet from feed, and make it lie into the profile. So if you wanted to check any tweet, you have to just go on that profile and check the post, what he has posted or he had posted. So yeah, that is the thing. So yeah, that actually, so that is the thing which I wanted to remember. And I will meet you, I will catch myself I will catch myself in the next live video. And I promise myself that I will do this live stream consistently, to remember myself, to remind myself that, hey, you can do it, and you have that capability, you have that confident, you are that confident enough to just improve yourself. Because you know what, if you are not starting, if I can't do it now, then I will never ever do it. So that is the thing. So after after taking that note, after on that note, let me end the live stream, and meet you guys in the next stream.